Warning. This is Brews and Bros, a laid-back podcast where we taste and rank some beers. We are not experts, and we are not beer sommeliers. We are just a couple of guys who love tasting all kinds of beer. We know what we like, and we want to share this with all of our listeners. 2 brothers, 3 beers. Let's go. Here we are.
Yes. Episode 6.
Episode 6, the 6-pack.
6-pack.
Should we do a 6-pack today? I don't know. This podcast gets a little crazy after 3 beers, right?
Well, let's see what these three do.
We'll see what happens with these ones. But we're Bros and Brews. I'm the bruiser.
I'm the Don Ernesto.
And we're going to be doing some porters today.
Love it.
And just like always on Brews and Bros, we're going to try 3 beers. We're going to give an honest opinion. We're not experts, but we're going to give an honest opinion about what we think about these beers. And we got a couple of things we're going to talk about today, too. We've been, the Don Ernesto a couple of times on this podcast was talking about putting people on notice.
Yeah.
Hey?
I think we definitely need to, we're not afraid to call people out.
Got to call them out sometimes.
And it's just our honest opinion.
Yeah, and
right?
The whole concept of you're on notice is we notice what you're doing. You don't think we notice what you're doing, but we notice it.
I love it.
Stay tuned, and in between beers, we're going to be talking about that. But we're going to get right into this today. We have 3 porters, like we said. Our first beer that we got, what do we got, Don?
We got a 3 Threads Porter from, now I'm going to say this 2 ways. I'll say it the Italian way and the English way.
Just in case. So we don't know if it's a Paisan that made the beer or not.
That's right. So Magnotta Brewery or Magnotta, don't know. Correct us if you're out there. We'll tag you Magnotta or Magnotta, and you tell us if we're Paisani.
Might be Paisans.
3 Threads Porter. Nice dark beer here. Dark brown beer with notes of caramel and roasted nuts and mocha coffee. So we got a 5.5% alcohol content. Okay.
And just like always, we're going to look for a few things. We're looking at the pow factor, the wow factor, the head, the color,
smell, taste, and of course the ever so popular. Well, it's not popular for me, but
the after bite.
Yeah.
We know that you're always looking about that after bite. God, it has a nice copper color on the can here.
Yeah, I like the design. It's like that old school London. I guess going back to the time of when porter in the 18th century of London,
and 3
which
threads.
Was more popular. Yeah, 3 threads.
They're very well dressed on,
for sure.
Like you're saying, Victorian style of clothing that they're wearing on this thing.
And can I mention too? Sorry to cut you off there, but Brewery of the Year. Winner.
Okay.
Canadian Brewery Awards.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Brewery of the Year.
Does it say the year recently?
It does not. I can't.
Okay.
I can't. No, it doesn't say it, but it does say it on there. Congratulations. That's great.
Congrats to Magnotta, but we'll see what happens. So this is a 3 Threads Porter by the Magnotta or Magnotta, whichever way you want to say it, brewery. Let's crack this bad boy open. Oh, I almost did the slippage of that. Slip again. Oh, but I got it over.
Okay, all right.
Got a frosted glass.
Man, we should have waited a little bit.
We should have waited a little bit. I got a little bit of a couple of times on the podcast, if you guys have been listening, our frosted mugs that we put in the deep freezer get so cold that you can't really see through the glass. And obviously, when we're tasting beer for the first time, like we always do on this podcast, we want to see what the color looks like. But I'm pouring this in. And what a wonderful color the head has on it right now.
Yeah, it's got that caramel beige look to it.
Very nice.
Bro, I got to scrape my glass here just to see what it is. I'm telling you, I love this color. It's nice and dark.
Of the beer itself,
Yeah, it's true to its description there. Nice and dark brown. And
we have the light on today, so we can take a closer look. There's no transparency to that at all. And that's what I want. Porters, exactly. That's what I'm looking for. That nice copper, dark brown color.
Yeah.
It smells some aroma.
Any caramel? Roasted nuts?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what? I'm getting some aroma. I love it. I'm loving that smell. A little bit of the maltiness. A little bit of the roastiness, maybe a touch of caramel.
I agree with you.
Too.
That malt has really come out. It's prevalent in when I'm smelling it.
This might be one of the best aromas we've smelled so far on this podcast.
Very, very good.
So we're gonna go in for the first sip, I think. Here,
sure.
Are you ready for this one, Don?
Absolutely.
All
Cheers.
right. Cheers. Saluta. All right. I'm gonna go off and say that there's no pow. Not really a wow. This is what I was thinking of in my mind's mind when I'm thinking of a porter.
Yeah. Very light, eh? I'm tasting not too harsh. That afterbite is not there. It's very nice. It goes down really smooth.
Really smooth.
Yeah.
Really smooth. I would almost say it's approaching crushable.
Yeah.
Which you kind of have to say. There's not many porters.
No, darks that are crushable.
Yeah,
For me, and probably for you, I would assume.
Yeah, we were talking about food pairings the other day, and a porter is definitely a good beer that you can have with a pairing of food.
Yeah.
I'm going to go in for another taste here.
Yeah, I just did as well. That's great. Nice and smooth. I'm getting, each time I drink it, I'm getting those coffee notes, though. Eh? I can really taste it.
Yep, I'm getting
Really
a coffee
nice.
note, too.
Really nice.
Matches the aroma. Matches the color of the beer itself. This is a good beer to start off with, eh, Don?
Yeah, I'm really impressed. Congratulations to Magnotta or Magnotta.
Yeah, I can probably say I think I've only had a couple of their beers, but they're winning awards, and this was a good beer to start off. I said, so
I'll be really honest with you. I've never seen these guys. I don't know. You found them at the LCBO?
LCBO carries some Magnotta beer
Okay.
that I've had, but I haven't had this one before. I'm gonna go in for one more taste, but I think I'm almost ready for it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Very
I think
good.
I'm ready.
Yep.
On three, or on one. 3, 2, 1, 7.0. Look at that. It's happening more and more. I know I pressed it, but here, let's get the applause going.
All right, we got it. We're good.
We were seeing on the...
That's a solid 7 for me.
the last podcast that we've been on the same page lately. And,
I think that's 3 in a row, 3 or 4 in a row.
It might
from
be.
the last podcast.
It might be, and I don't know. Maybe the audience out there doesn't like that. Maybe they were, leaning more towards the Don Ernesto's style of beer or my style of beer. But regardless, a nice 7.0. That was the Three Threads Porter by Magnotta Brewery.
Yep.
And good start. Good start so
that's
far.
Great. Yeah.
And I think we're going to be putting some companies on notice when we come back, right?
I agree.
Yeah, so tune in, and we might just be on notice. So
Yeah.
you're going to want to tune in.
Hang tight. We'll be back.
We're back.
We're back, baby.
Brews and Bros, episode 6, the 6-pack.
Yes. Although we're only doing 3.
Well, we have a little bit of static today. We're not really sure what's going on with that. But
Yeah, we'll get it fixed. We'll get it fixed.
We'll plow through. You're on notice. It's kind of a concept that we have been thinking about for a little while.
Yeah,
now.
you coined it first, and then
I actually started the Instagram account, and I was thinking of turning it into something totally different, a different identity, but entity on its own. But we figured, hey, on this podcast, we're looking for things to talk about, and
for sure,
the whole concept with You're on Notice, and I said it earlier. Companies out there are doing stuff, and they're thinking that we're not noticing.
For sure.
And we do notice. And
Yeah.
sometimes, and the Don was saying earlier, what were you saying earlier about what they're doing with inflation and and
Yeah, for sure. With
corners
what's going on today, everybody knows. I mean, they're putting less of their product in the packaging,
And that happens
and
a
they're obviously raising the prices, right? And everybody's feeling it.
So we wanted to talk about it on the podcast because we wanted to throw out that question to you guys. And so a couple, just to get started here, is, first of all, the chip bags. We know about the chip bags.
Oh, they've been around. They've been doing that for years, right?
It's half of the chips. The bag is at least double the size of what the chips are. And
cereal boxes.
Well, cereal boxes, the one with that one for me is, why isn't it a Ziploc bag in there?
Yeah.
You can't team up with Ziploc. Like, it's...
I never really thought about that. Yeah.
It drives me insane because a lot of times I will see a Ziploc bag for something I know I'm going to eat in one sitting.
For sure.
There was like a Chex-Mex little bag, and it has a little Ziploc. And I'm going to eat you in one sitting. I don't need a Ziploc bag.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I don't know anybody that's crushing an entire box of cereal in one day.
Well, because you know what's happening. I mean, I don't know if you guys do it here at home, but I mean, I roll it up and we put a clip on it because you don't want air to get in there, and then
clip. I gotta put a clip on this stuff. Come on,
I know,
right? You've had the same product forever. You've used and getting open the bag. How many times have you tried to rip it open and it goes all over the place?
Yes, yeah.
So the clip can't even work.
But they haven't even changed for years.
That's the thing. Like, what's the reluctance? What's the resistance? I want to know. Kellogg's, Post.
Post. They're right here in the falls.
That's
We'll
it.
see them.
Anybody out there, whoever's making cereal, tell me why. I want to know why. We're on to you. And we know enough's enough, okay?
Yeah.
We want to keep that product fresh, all right? Give us our Ziploc bag.
I see your talking point here. We write down notes here on what we're going to talk about and what's up with the toilet paper.
The toilet paper one for me is, lately I've been noticing that the toilet paper is thinner.
Okay.
So the amount of toilet paper looks more because it's thinner.
Okay.
So, and the way I know this is usually it's snug. I go to put it, whatever that round plastic thing is, and you put it on the toilet paper holder, and it's usually nice and snug along the sides.
Yeah, you've seen some.
I can wiggle it back and forth now.
Really?
And I'm talking a good inch.
On any toilet paper? Or
A lot of toilet papers.
Really?
Right?
Okay, I've never noticed.
They want to make it seem. Then they'll say, "Oh, it's thicker than ever." Oh yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why you're thicker than ever. So that's what we're talking about, guys. If you know somebody out there, a company out there that should be on notice, you let us know. But we have been making observations for a little while now.
And we mentioned a few before, with Wonderland on notice, with IPA.
That Don was putting some companies on notice.
Yeah,
absolutely.
IPA and was really they were saying it's a lager.
Said it's an IPA. Sorry, they said it was a lager, and
it's an
it was
IPA.
definitely an IPA.
Anyways,
let's get into our next one here. Beer number 2. We got the Black Forest Porter from Blackburn Brewhouse. This
local Niagara
This is
Falls.
local for us, and we were just saying that during the pandemic, they kind of saved us.
They did, Brew. Honestly, how many times did you order the delivery service?
They would deliver right to your door. We were ordering a 2-4, every week or whatever it was.
Such good deals on.
We
remember the crick water.
They have new owners now. The price they're kind of on notice, I guess, because we've noticed that the price of the beer has gone up.
Can you believe I haven't actually been there to sit down to have a drink?
Oh yeah,
never.
I've been a few times. If the food is okay, it's bar food and that. But okay. This is the first bottle that we're going to crack open.
This is the very first bottle. We actually need an opener here.
Don's going to crack it open first.
Okay. All right. Okay. Not so much of a bang there.
A bang, but okay. Let's see if I.
But
all right.
I love the bottle though. Sorry to explain it. Yeah.
That's the other thing
they
too.
got Blackbird's logo on it. It's just a nice bright auburn type of orange color to it. What do we got here? Like I said, they're in Niagara Falls. And
I would have thought there would have been more of forestry trees.
Pretty light though, Brew. 5%.
5%.
I mean, standard, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And I think I'm ready to pour this in.
Me too.
Take a look at this color. Oh,
ooh,
a little on the lighter side. Sometimes when you're pouring it in from up top, you're looking up top and you're thinking to yourself,
oh my God, I got spillage again.
Oh boy. Oh boy. We got the lava flow. My daughter was actually doing her speech on Mount Etna.
God.
It's looking like Mount Etna.
Oh
it's
my
just
God! What do I do? There's
over
nothing
there.
here. There's nothing to clean. Oh, it's gonna spill.
I didn't think
over.
I needed to keep paper towels handy. Right? Look at this. It's going. Yeah, this one's gonna go towards the equipment.
I don't want to.
Holy
no,
cow.
I'm gonna lift the table up. Brew. It can't go on your carpet here.
Boy, that's okay if it's on the carpet.
All right.
We're gonna.
Okay.
Very similar head to the last one.
A little bit lighter though.
A little bit lighter, but
not so much of that caramel.
How about that color? I'm holding it up to the light. You're a little bit closer to the light there, Don. What's?
Oh no, very dark, Brew.
Yeah.
Very,
very
dark.
I was saying earlier it's a little bit of a darker brown, but it's not. It's definitely dark. It looks like a porter.
Yeah.
Gonna go in for the. Anything on the bottle that they're saying? They describe
coffee and chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chocolate. Okay.
No, it's giving you a dessert in a glass.
All right.
Let's see if that's true to that.
Dessert in a glass. That's how they're describing it. Let's see if the aroma matches that. A little underwhelmed, to be honest with you. With
that's a little flat. That's a little flat for me. I don't really smell anything.
I was hoping to smell a little bit more of the chocolate notes.
Me too.
To that.
I was too. It's really flat. I mean, the head is really nice on it. I mean, nice and I poured it well, where it's got a nice inch.
Yeah. That's. I'm going in for the first taste.
Sure.
All
Me too.
Salute.
Salute.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Smooth.
What are you tasting there? That's smooth.
Silky smooth,
but
silky
it's got
smooth.
I'm not tasting too much coffee there. I'm actually tasting the chocolate.
I was gonna say on your lips, not much, but then after you take that gulp, there's a little bit of that chocolatey to it. But it's silky, it's smooth.
Oh,
right?
it is.
It's
Very good.
This one is again maybe as crushable as you're gonna get when it comes to a porter. But I'm gonna take another swig here.
Yeah. Oh.
The Don smacking his lips, that's always a good sign too.
It is. I like the chocolate. I like the chocolatey taste on that. That's
subtle,
very nice.
but it's definitely there. So you gotta like when that's the way they're describing their beer on their can. Yeah. That it has some chocolate notes to it, and we're getting a little bit of those chocolate notes. So bang on. Bang on. Right, bang on. That's what they were going for, and they nailed it with this. So again, this is the Black Forest Porter by the Blackburn Brewhouse. We said it was a 5.0. I think earlier I read that it was about 17 on the IBUs, but it's not on the bottle there, and we know sometimes they
actually it is. They have
is it?
Yeah,
they got it?
17 IBUs, 500 mils.
Right. 17.
Yeah, 5%.
I'm gonna go in for another taste, but I am enjoying this one.
Me too.
Definitely enjoying this. Another one that you could pair a whole bunch of stuff with this beer. Whole bunch of stuff, not just pizza, wings, anything else.
No.
Are you ready? Another swing? Okay. Brews and Bros. If we need to drink the whole bottle, the whole can, in this case the bottle, before we give you our ranking, we're going to do it. We want to give you as honest an opinion as possible.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying this one too. This is nice.
All right. On 3?
Yeah.
Here we go. Or on 1.
Again.
3, 2, 1. 7.2. Okay.
Okay.
So we got a 7.2 from the Don and a 7.4 from me. This was the Black Forest Porter from Blackburn Brewhouse. Solid beer.
Silky smooth. Chocolate.
Smooth.
Yeah, if you like that, that's different. I really like that chocolatey taste, aftertaste that it's giving me.
If that's the type of beer that you're going for.
For sure.
Then I would definitely check this one out.
That's right.
We're going to be back in a bit. What are we talking about when the in-betweener.
The in-betweener.
Yeah, I guess they're going to have to find out what that is.
Okay,
right?
yeah, let's explain on our way back.
Set the stage a little bit. What happens when you've been drinking beers and you're out for a little while and maybe you want to mix it up? So
sure. That could be dangerous.
Could be.
Could be very for me at least.
Too. So we will be back in a bit.
Yep.
We're back.
Let's do it.
Cleaned up the mess that the Don made over there with the lava flow.
Sorry, man.
The in-betweener. That's what I wanted to talk about. And here's the. I'm going to set the stage.
Set the stage, brother.
You're at a party. You're hanging out.
Right.
You've been drinking exclusively beer all night.
Which is right? Happens. Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely. Right. You got cold beer all night long, just crushing it all night long.
Yeah.
You want to switch it up. And I'm not talking switch it up to non-alcoholic. Just you want to keep the party going, and you want to switch it up.
Yeah, I feel
so.
You.
So Dom, if you're switching it up and you're halfway through, what do you switch it up to? What's a go-to for you?
I'm going to definitely a whiskey.
Whiskey, okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to a whiskey.
Little mix with the whiskey. What do you like? mixing with that
you know
whiskey?
what? I'm gonna probably mix it up. Yeah, probably with Coke.
All right.
But there are, I've been slowly being adapted to on the rocks.
On the rocks.
A little bit of lemon in there, just to kind of kill the
a little citrus with that too.
Yeah.
I think that's probably my go-to also.
And I can do it.
I'll do a rye.
Yeah.
I'll do a rye in Coke in between. And we were saying earlier that could be dangerous sometimes too. Cause
definitely.
I've been known to mix. I've been known if I'm out having a good time, beer, wine, mixed drinks, shot in there, a couple of shots. But we want to know your in-betweener. First of all, do you? Or are you one of those people that, I've started with beer and it's going to be beer for the rest of the night?
And honestly, I try to do that because I know for me, I don't know if everybody else goes through it, but once I start mixing, man, like headache starts to set in the next day.
Your stomach starts
you just feel like a big bag of,
It's not a good idea.
No.
And I know it's not a good idea, but I don't know. Sometimes if I want a little sweetness, right? So a little bit of that.
But you know what?
From the cola.
For me too, like when you're in the atmosphere and you're getting into it, you're not thinking about it. It's the after, right? Everything slows down. You get home and you're like, oh my God, why did I do that?
Why did you do it?
I feel like a piece of garbage.
Feeling like a piece of garbage for sure. But,
Yeah.
I'm hoping that the next beer isn't going to be feeling like a piece of garbage.
I'm going to tell you.
I don't know if that was a good segue or not.
I don't know.
But, we're a little worried about this one because this one.
Have you heard of these guys?
Okay, so this is the MacLean's Cherry Porter.
By MacLean's.
By MacLean's Ales Inc. too. I love the name.
Okay.
It's not Brewhouse. It's not Craft Brewery.
MacLean's Ales Inc.
Ale Inc. Yeah,
Okay.
Ales Inc. So it's a 5.6.
5.6. It's a cherry porter.
We got the dark black sky on this can. You got it looks like a hand-drawn cherry, almost like a cherry bomb.
Yeah.
Right? Is that like, because I never used to do that in high school, but cherry bombs were a thing in the toilet. So
I guess so.
Kind of looks like that.
So on the back here, very subtle can.
Yeah, what are they saying here?
On the back, we topped our deliciously smooth porter with subtle notes of sour cherry.
Sour cherry.
All right, nothing else. So, I mean,
well,
this is going to be interesting, bro.
Let's get right into it. It's the only one that's
Yep.
has cherry. So let's see if we. I'm hoping we're going to get a little bit of a cherry aroma to it. And a little bit of a cherry flavor to it.
Ooh, I see a little bit of lightness there. I don't know, brew. I see a little bit of lightness, but I might be wrong.
Sometimes that happens when you first start pouring it in. You think it's going to be a little bit lighter.
Oh my God!
He did it again.
No, he didn't. No, it's floating.
Wow!
Wow!
You're at the brim. We got to start.
You know what the problem is?
Videos
No,
so
hang
you guys
on.
can see what's happening over there. Tell me.
I'll tell you exactly.
Is it a faulty glass? What are you going to say about it?
This is a science here, okay?
Because I'm pouring sexy heads on these things all night long. The
glass was in the deep freeze. The beer is not as cold, so when you mix the hot and cold.
It was the glass.
Look how much head I have on there, bro. That's why, because it's warm.
It's about a 3-incher. It's about a 3-incher. Nice. We got some carbonation on there. Probably the most carbonated we've seen of them so far.
Yeah.
It's not transparent. Maybe
Let me
lightest.
say, first of all, your pour is a little flat there, bro.
It was good. It's going down
Yeah, okay.
now. I don't know. It didn't last, right? Maybe I should have poured it a little bit.
Mine
You're
looks
right.
like a at the top of a cappuccino. Man.
That's a great way of describing the head on this thing. It has a light
I'm
caramelization.
not getting a lot of aroma either, though. No. Okay, do you?
Yeah,
I mean, maybe
pretty
you have
flat. I was hoping for a little cherry. I was hoping,
But hey, listen, like the
grows or
last one, maybe it's in the
something like
taste, brew.
But I hold it up to the light there, Don, and I'm saying that this probably is the reddest.
Yes.
Right.
Absolutely.
So most transparent. Not that it's transparent, but
No.
You can see slightly through the glass.
When I was pouring it, cherry was coming out in terms of the way it looked, like a little tinge of red to it.
Yep. So the most carbonated, definitely the lightest of the three, and a little bit of an amber type of a color to it. All right,
Sure.
let's go in.
Ready?
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Okay, almost a pow there. Right on your lips. It's got a taste.
Almost a pow. That tastes great. That tastes good.
It's an unusual flavor though. Right? It's not cherry. It's not chocolate. It's not malty.
No.
But there's flavor. It has the most flavor notes of the three that we've had so far. Gonna go in for another sip, and this is the MacLean's Cherry Porter by MacLean's Ales Inc.
This is interesting. I might have just gotten a little hint of a little bit of cherry in there. Sour.
Okay, so we're making that mistake of trying to judge it on the first sip.
Yeah.
Where
we can't.
after the second sip,
we can't brew.
but it's not like a sweet cherry.
No,
right?
no,
It's,
and it's true to the description. Like I said with the other ones, there, it is a little bit of sour on the sour note.
Yeah,
but slight, not heavy.
almost like an underripened type of cherry, right? You picked it just a little bit too early, and that's what's a touch that I'm getting. Probably the biggest afterbite of the three. Also,
Yes.
am I wrong in saying that?
I can. Yes.
Overpowering.
No,
but
it's there. It's
there.
It's there. But smooth brew too. Like
It's smooth.
You know what? All three of them have really really impressed me. All different notes, all different tastes, obviously.
I think that's the awesome thing about porters is
Yeah.
that maltiness that comes out in different ways.
I'm not getting on this one here though. I'm not getting that.
No,
really
but
malty
the
flavor.
process itself, it's going to be flavorful beer.
Yeah.
The last one definitely had the chocolate notes. This one definitely has a cherry, but like I would say a sour cherry.
Yeah.
And it has a different kind of flavor for it. I'm going to go in for another one, but I'm pretty close.
Sure.
Almost ready to give my ranking on this one.
Give me a sec here. I'm gonna start. We're taking pics so you guys can see what what we got here. I like to put that out so you can see the different colors.
Taking a pick. Okay. I'm almost ready. So this one was the MacLean's Cherry Porter.
Let me get in there one more time.
One more time for the Don.
Yeah. I still got this foam on here.
He's got mine dissipated pretty quickly.
Sorry about that.
All right. You
I'm ready.
Okay,
Yep.
let's do this.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
7.4.
6.9. Okay.
Okay.
We had a 6.9.
We're a little bit further away from each other, but that's okay.
7.4 from the Don.
Yeah.
Again, that was the MacLean's Cherry Porter by MacLean's Ales Inc. Definitely a distinct, unique tasting porter. I would
Absolutely, yeah. Again, it doesn't have those crushable notes to it. No. I don't think, and with any porter, I don't think you're crushing these, 2, 3, 4.
But definitely enjoying it at the dinner table with, again, it would be an
sure.
excellent pairing with anything that you're eating. All right, that was our 3 beers. We're going to be back in a bit with our final thoughts.
Yes, let's go.
This was episode 6, the
Can I
six pack on Brews and Bros.
My God, honestly, these have really been enjoyable. All 3 of them.
I'm happy to hear that because if you've been listening, you know that the Don's more in the lagers, IPAs, and I'm stouts. I like the black lagers.
Yeah.
I like the porters.
Yeah.
So, but these were definitely flavorful.
That's why I love that we're doing this because it's expanding my,
We've done quite a few. This is episode 6.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah, and I drink a lot of beer after I get home, but it's always my go-to, right? Like you said, like my IPAs, my lagers.
We're trying to add a different beers.
But this one was very
they're bringing it. These guys are bringing it. So we started off with the 3 Threads Porter by Magnotta Brewery.
I forgot to mention. Sorry, they're out of Vaughan, Ontario.
That's out of Vaughan. That's out of
Vaughan.
Wonderland.
Woodbridge.
Yeah,
represent.
Oh, close.
My
close.
my people.
We have the Black Forest Porter by Blackburn Brewhouse. That's our
Local Niagara Falls.
And
Yeah.
we ended off with the MacLean's Cherry Porter by MacLean's Ales.
Which just blew, honestly, never had a beer from these guys. I love their name, just like you
great.
said,
MacLean.
and it was good. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We were talking a little bit about who should be on notice.
Yes.
There's companies out there. They're doing the stuff, guys. Don't take it. We can't take it from them, okay? They have
Empty
to be
chip
called on
bags full of air.
Honestly.
Toilet paper, like you said,
What's
it's not
going
even
on?
thick anymore.
Okay,
Like
so you let us know on social media. Well, who else should be on notice?
for sure.
And then we want to know about your in-betweeners. We were saying little rye and Coke.
Yeah, I'm doing a whiskey. Yeah, maybe on the rocks with a little bit of
Maybe somebody
citrusy.
likes something a little fruity. Maybe a little pina
Maybe.
colada or something in
Maybe
there.
are people going to White Claws now?
White Claws, I don't know. Some people love these White Claw. Pink Whitney.
Pig wit. What's
I
that?
don't know. It's
What are these things?
Vodka. I don't know. You know me. I'm a beer guy.
I know,
I'm
me
a
too.
beer guy. I hear these things. I'm
Yeah.
not. If I'm cracking a can, there's beer in that can.
Exactly.
All right, that's
yeah,
what it's
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
be.
yeah. No Pink Whitney for me. Mike's Hard. Anybody drink Mike's Hard anymore?
Mike's Hard. Oh, Mike's Hard lemonade. That's what we used to do before the school dances.
Well, really?
Anyways, we're almost near the end here, and
Yeah.
follow us on social media.
For sure. Tell us what you think, guys. We're on
Tell us what you
Instagram. We're on all your social media platforms there for sure. What should we try next?
Yeah, what should we try next? Anyways, 3 brothers.
Three
brothers.
beers.
3 brothers.
Where is he?
3 brothers.
Where is he? 2 brothers.
3 beers.
We're out.
We're out.